Hello all, welcome to Memoirs of an Ugly Man. In this video, I would like to talk about winning the genetic lottery. So, I was just thinking, how amazing would it be if you just happened to be born with the genetics that appeal to the opposite gender? You know, what if you were just gifted and then you grow up, you become an adult, and as an adult you just have that appeal that just immediately attracts, immediately gets the opposite gender interested. I've been watching videos. There's a guy called King68 on YouTube, and this guy is very, very tall. I'm guessing he's 6'8", and he's a handsome guy. And the reaction that women give him is just unbelievable. Guys out there who are sub 5 will never experience that. You know, women, they just with their body language, with their eyes, with their everything, they just emit super interest, and they make it easy. They make it easy for the guy. You know, if the guy wants to get close, he wants to progress up the levels, you know, maybe get lucky, they make it easy for him. Whereas a sub 5 would not even be able to make it through the door. There's a guy at work, and he said something like, you know, fooling around with women, you know, being successful with women, sleeping with women, it gets boring after a while. This is what he said. The guy's tall, he's handsome. You know, this is what he said. Those guys who are in the struggle can only dream of these things. It's just a dream, it's just a fantasy. Maybe they'll get lucky once in a while, maybe, and that's if they're really lucky. But it's just a dream for the most part. But I was just thinking, like, how cool would it be if you didn't even really have to work for it? You were just lucky. You were just born with winning the genetic lottery. You know, you just start a conversation and you've already pretty much guaranteed the date. You know, it's just that your existence is enough to attract women. You know, you just those guys, because they do exist. I've met them. Those guys, they just won, but they don't. Here's the ironic thing about it is they're born with the gift of good looks, but they don't really appreciate it. They don't fully understand what it would be like if they weren't gifted that way. They don't realize what it's like if they were a sub 5, where they have to work for everything and still probably never achieve anything, or very rarely achieve anything. It's like someone who's super rich, born into super wealth, not really realizing what it's like to be poor. You know, so they might give advice to people, like good-looking guys might give advice to people who are sub 5, but the advice they give is garbage. And the reason why it's garbage is because they're given advice from their experience. Their experience is completely irrelevant to the sub 5 guy. So the advice cannot apply. So in reality, it becomes garbage. The advice becomes garbage or trash. So yeah, but you know, just imagining speaking to women and you know, getting to know them, and I was like, oh, it'd be so different if you just were born with it, if you just had it, you know, if it was just natural to you, genetic superiority in terms of attraction. Anyway, yeah, I think as men, you know, it's like it's just Well, who knows? Who knows? I think maybe virtual reality is the way to go. If you just weren't blessed that way and haven't had any success or almost no success, maybe virtual reality is the way to go. Who knows? Maybe there's hope in different ways. Maybe there's hope. But anyway, that's this rambling video over. And yeah, catch you all the next time.